This is Steve Hare with the Chagrin Valley Conference, and tonight we are going to shine the CVC spotlight on the Chagrin Falls girls soccer team who advanced to the state Final Four. We've got head coach Joe Chuney. Coach, congratulations on that win on Saturday. I know you've got to be feeling pretty good about that, despite some adversity your team's facing. But how cool was it just to kind of go out there and play that regional championship game and earn a bit into the state Final Four?
It's super exciting. At that stage, the whole atmosphere of all those games is fun to be a part of. You get the best referees are showing up, all the fans are showing up, a lot of media members are showing up. It's a super fun level to be a part of, and I'm happy we were able to be there, and then doubly happy we were able to get the victory too.
I was down at volleyball, so I was kind of watching Chris Littlestring's Twitter feed and just seeing it 0-0, 0-0. I kept flashing back to those PKs a few years ago when you guys went on and won the state title. Just kind of had that same feeling. But that game, when it's 0-0 and you're headed down to the final 15, 16 minutes, as a coach, are you mentally preparing for that overtime already, or are you just still looking for a way to win?
No, I think we've kind of prepared for that scenario already. So we don't want to get to that. Nobody really wants to get to the PKs just because it can go any direction at that point. So we were in the process of starting to really try to push for a win. I was in the process of kind of already making some substitution changes when Allie scored that goal. And so we changed back on the fly to a little bit more defensive after getting the lead so late in the game.
And we'll talk a little bit more about the goal from the players' perspective when I talk to the girls. But just from a coach's perspective, did you see the buildup of it happening? Was there anticipation, or was it just one of those really fast goals that happened?
We knew that the way that they were set up in their formation and how they played, that they left a lot of space at times out wide and in the channels. So if we were just able to get the timing right on a ball through and staying on sides and the timing of running the pass together, it was going to lead to an open look. And it finally came. Credit to them. They were fighting hard to prevent that, but it finally came and Allie was able to put it away.
I want to say it's a little bit bittersweet, obviously, because Bella Radomski injured her knee in the regional semifinal game, didn't play on Saturday, and unfortunately you won't have her for the Final Four. What did that do for the team's mentality? I mean, obviously there had to be a point of, oh, wow, we're losing one of our team leaders and captains on the field. But what did it do just for that off the field stuff where they had to deal with some adversity?
Yeah, it was a shock when it happened. Obviously nobody expects any of their teammates to go down with such a severe injury at any point. But so it was an emotional regional semi for us, knowing that Bella was injured, potentially, out for a long time after that as well, but also getting the victory. So it was kind of a little good emotion, bad emotion at times after that game. But it really allowed all the girls to realize that, hey, it's time. Bella's out. She was a huge part of our game, but we're not getting her back. So it's time for us to step up and do a little bit more wherever we can. And everybody did. So I was very proud of all the other girls. They all raised their games an extra level.
All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk with the girls. We'll start there. And from left to right, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself for the folks at home?
Okay, I'll go. I'm Brix Neathammer, and I'm a senior, and I play midfield. I'm Bella and Radomski, and I'm a senior, and I play forward.
Bella, I'm going to start with you. Obviously, tough break for you to go down in the regional semi and missing that regional championship game and the Final Four. Tough break for you, but just being out there on the sidelines, how proud were you just to see your teammates pull through and come out with that win on Saturday?
I was so proud of all of them, the seniors and the younger players that stepped up. And I woke up on Saturday morning and I just had a feeling that they were going to win and we were going to get to play again on Tuesday. And I knew as soon as Allie got the ball that it was going in.
When you were watching that play, kind of describe it for us. What was happening?
Well, us on the bench were just getting ready to sit through overtime. And so, but then I saw Allie get it and she took a great touch with her right foot and then slotted in with her left, and I stood up before it even went in.
As a senior leader, you obviously have had an impact on the team throughout your career. You don't have to be on the field for that to still happen. What are you doing to be a leader for your teammates?
I'm trying to watch, help specific people obviously sitting on the bench, you can see a lot more of the game and you can see like exactly what's going wrong, which is kind of hard when you're on the field. So I was just trying to give some younger players pointers, just some things like talk at halftime, what's going on, and help direct people while they're on the field from the bench.
All right. Well, again, tough break for you, but make the most of it being a coach on the sidelines and try and bring that state title home. All right, Bricks, on to you. Just what was that like? Just going out knowing that your friend and teammate wasn't going to be out there with you on Saturday, and just to go out, play the way that you and your teammates did, and come away with the win. What did that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's super unfortunate about Bella. It was horrible, like worst ever. But it just like opened up a whole new perspective for those younger players and like filling in that role that Bella got us to this spot. So now it's like you can't let her down. Like we're not letting her down. We're a team, and people have to step into that role. And that's exactly what they did, and we needed that. And I feel like that's how we got that win on Saturday.
Defensively, I mean, everyone's going to talk about that late goal, but defensively, anytime you're in a regional championship type of game against a really good opponent and you're holding them scoreless, that means your defense played really well. What were you guys doing to keep them away from those scoring opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, they only had 2 shots on goal was what we heard. And we knew going in that they were really good at crosses and like they wanted to get down the line and send it in. So that was our main goal, is just shutting those down, not even letting it happen, and just like blocking it, having a defensive mindset, especially after we got that goal. It was kind of like, okay, like let's shift our mindset, like that no ball is going in the back of the net, like good, solid defense for those last 6 minutes. And we got the job done.
You were a freshman in 2021 when you won the state title, correct?
Yes.
So you've got some Final Four experience, you and your senior teammates. What does that do to help you kind of prepare for this big moment that you're going to face on Tuesday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of young players, but I feel like it's just like reminding them that like it's a mental game and like you also want to have fun, but it's like when it's time you step on that field, it's time to lock in. And like we've been there before and we know that it's like a wave of emotion. So just like reminding our teammates that like take a deep breath and like take it in and like center your mindset to like win the game and focus and not like sound out outside noise.
Outstanding. Well, I wish you the best of luck on Tuesday against Ottawa Glandorf. And Coach, I'll throw it back to you just to wrap up. Obviously, a quick turnaround. You don't have much time from Saturday to Tuesday to prepare. I don't know if you practice today, but you get one in tomorrow. Long drive out to Sandusky. What have you seen out of Ottawa Glandorf, and what's it going to take to move on? Oh, you're muted, Coach. There you go. Oh, there you go.
There it is. All right. Sorry about that. Ottawa Glandorf's a very talented team. We've got to see them play. So they've got some very good attackers. They're very good on the defensive side of the ball, and they're a team loaded with experience as well. They've made the state championship game the last 3 years in Division III. So they've also been on this stage. All their players have been there and have that experience as well. So it's going to be a tough matchup, but one that we're going to be ready for. We took today and we'll take tomorrow to prepare a little bit, and we'll be ready on Tuesday.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, congratulations again on that big win on Saturday, and best of luck to you on Tuesday.
Thank you very much.